fucking Tatis just struck out again.
I'm having a hard time coming up with a list. It's kind of hard. I had one on my list, but then you said 90s and above, and I had to take them off. And I had fucking Seaver on the list.
Well, if you only can get one, it's fine there.
Well, I have three. I have three players that play, three pitchers that were in the 90s.
3 minutes until showtime.
So I got 2 first basemen, 2 second, 2 short, 2 third.
How the hell was he safe?
How many relief pitchers did we need?
2.
Oh, well, that should be easy. I'll come up with the outfield. All you need is outfielders, and that should be relatively simple too. Verlander's actually pitching good tonight. I don't know what the fuck did happen.
Yeah, he's got a 1-hitter going through 6.
Let me put it this way: could something happen with this team?
Okay, who hit a homer? How do we have only 3 hits and 5 runs?
There hasn't been any home runs. They were on bad throws and errors.
Oh, well, there's no errors.
Well, it was no. I'm just saying, like balls that weren't called errors, but they
2
were like flubs.
minutes until showtime.
Like bad throws. No, there hasn't been any home runs tonight, as far as I know. All I know is Alvarez. That motherfucker's going to break Johnny Bench's record.
Well, he's already got 19.
He needs 26 to break record.
Well, there's plenty of time for that.
He has to have. He's got to hit it. He's got to do it this year because it's got to be by a 21-year-old. You know, because Bench had 26 as a 21-year-old. So if Alvarez, all he needs is what, 7?
He's at 19 now.
He needs 7, right? No, 8. 8. No, he's 8. 8. He needs 8 to break the record. I think he's going to hit 8 home runs between now and the end of the year. I wouldn't be shocked if he hit over 30. Oh, Frank the Tank is at the game.
Oh, God. Fucking Frank.
Frank the Tank. I love Frank the Tank.
1 minute until showtime.
I love Frank the Tank.
Yeah, so apparently we're getting some good traction through Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, we're getting like 30 views per show just on Facebook alone.
Yeah. Oh, and Camp and I have already started mapping everything out. It's just a matter of sitting down and when we're going to be able to do. He's got to wait till his son gets a little more acclimated.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have that. We already got 9 episode topics already done. So we're going to map each episode out before we do it. So we could just roll it. So we got this.
Was that the fucking bat that went flying?
I didn't see it.
Oh, no, it was a broken bat.
Yeah,
okay.
I turned my head.
No. I'm watching. That was on the Blue Jay game. San Diego just took the lead.
Who cares? So it's just you and I to start?
Yeah, I don't know where Chris is.
What?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
Gonna have a little
2, 1.
little bit of a different opening.
We could cover it until everybody gets here. Okay.
Baby, now I got the flow, 'cause I know
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Betting Window on the Nerd Report Network. I am your host, F. and Ronnie, and with me as always...
The Zombie Master, and Alvarez just took a ball off his foot.
Oh, I'm on what's it called?
Delay.
Commercial.
Yeah, he just took a shot off his foot, and the trainer's coming out.
Oh.
That's all we need is to have him hurt.
No, he shock and awe. That's all that matters. But yes, this is the betting window on the Nerd Report Network. If this is your first time joining us, we are a sports and sports betting podcast where we dive into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the wide world of sports and sports betting, looking at different angles where sports news can turn into sports angles to make you more money. But remember, if you are betting on these games, bet with your head, not over it. If you have a problem, please stop. All of our sports odds are coming from Caesar Sportsbooks, as well as some other things, but there's no real FanDuels or DraftKings or anything like that, but we stick mostly with Caesars.
Draft Fools, Draft King, Draft Books, and Foul Kings, and all that stuff.
Well,
so.
Caesars is kind of the all around.
Yeah, I know. I was only making a bad
I know,
joke.
but I'm just saying it's normally the all around one. Like ESPN uses them, so if you go on ESPN.com and check out the odds, it's usually through Caesars.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. What's going on, Chris?
What up?
Nothing. Just did the intro. And looking at everything.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
Oh, you're good. The hell is your Phillies doing right now? 3-3 against Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
3-3. Nicky had a homer.
Nice.
Which is Algonquin for the good land.
If
you get that reference,
Oh,
you're all
my
Zion.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Milwaukee, yeah, I got it.
Well,
I
guess
got
what?
it.
Boston
We're
just-
not worthy. This guy had a party or what?
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Boston just got swinged by Oakland.
Boston lost to Oakland.
2 out of 3. They've lost the series against Oakland.
Holy shit! How bad you must be to lose to Oakland?
Hey, Dustin, how's that Oakland dick taste?
I'm not touching that one.
Oh, neither is Dustin, but apparently he likes it.
This isn't the Spice Channel, so we gotta.
Jesus!
Hey, all Boston fans right now are thinking,
Holy shit! We'll always love you. I can't believe you did this to me, God damn it! How could you do this to me?
Now they're screaming, "Onita!"
yeah. Hey now. No, but while we wait for Christian, Ryan will be joining us later tonight. Hopefully. Let's get the draft talk out of the way.
Hopefully.
Let's get the draft talk out of the way real quick.
MLB draft. Let me bring that up.
I know you wanted to talk about it, so let's.
Yeah, I know. I lost all my notes from last week, so.
Oh God, Vogie hit a single! Holy shit!
Yeah, I know, and he's kind of roly-polying to second too.
He's Chris Farley. He's the Chris Farley of the Mets.
Yeah, but for how much longer?
2 more weeks.
Alrighty.
11 more days.
Yeah, right, exactly.
All right, let's see.
By the way, no home runs. Beatty hit a dinger.
Well, like I said, I didn't know. I turned it on late, so.
Yeah, Beatty.
Thank God Sanchez is gone. Go away.
What? What was it?
Chris Sanchez.
Oh.
He's our 5th pitcher. He sucks.
At least you didn't say Dirty Sanchez.
No.
Well,
That's the butt.
Suck. It's just that
That's a butt fumble.
it's like whenever he pitches, all of a sudden the Phillies don't want to score runs. And
Yeah.
then he gets no run support, and then a reliever comes in. Thank God it's Stram this time.
I keep pulling up the draft, but it's not giving
I'm
me.
not going into this anymore. I'm saying this. So while you do this, I want to just get this out of the way right now. I'm not going. We are done talking about Northwestern because now there's more reports that have come out, now including women's sports. We're not talking about this. I'm just saying now it's going deeper. This is getting way too out of control. Chris, we talked about this. The athletic director needs to be fucking fired now.
Oh, that. Dude,
No, I'm just saying. I'm not.
when it stretches across two sports.
Multiple.
yeah,
No. We're not into multiple sports. Not two sports anymore. It's more than two. It's about 4 or 5 now. We're just gonna end the conversation there because we can go on for 2 hours and I don't want to. It's disgusting. This is actually worse than fucking, the other thing that's happened.
It's like across multiple.
Yes, listen. We're not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it another time, another place. I'm going to send you, Chris, the article so you're informed, but we're not talking about it.
Dude, just fire the AD.
Yeah. But anyway, John, do you have your stuff for
I'm trying to find where each team because I want to discuss each team's draft, but I can't find fucking picks.
In the meantime, congratulations to Dirty Dom.
Oh, fuck that. Who cares?
I mean, they did the right thing by giving him a title because now he can actually be done in NXT and,
All right. Well, I found something. I found something relative, so we'll just go with that.
Cool.
So as anybody knows, the draft happened. What was it 2 weeks ago? The MLB draft.
Yeah. Yep.
So the first guy to go in the draft was Paul Skeens, was a pitcher from LSU. Skeens, whatever. Went to the Pirates.
Skeen.
Thank you.
I don't know much about him. I didn't really read much in on him, but everybody pretty much knew Pittsburgh was getting the first round in the draft.
He won.
He's a pitcher.
Let's put it this way: he won the College Baseball World Series MVP and never pitched in the finals.
Why didn't he pitch in the finals?
Because he pitched the semifinals to make it to the final game. He struck out 19.
Damn.
Complete game. I think it was a complete game. 19 strikeouts against Florida.
God damn.
Oh no, it wasn't Florida. It was Wake Forest.
No, I'm just gonna go over. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go over the the top 5 picks, and then we're gonna go by our team so we can say, if it was good, bad, or ugly. Next went to the Nationals, Dylan Cruz, which is an outfielder from LSU.
Pretty much the best all-around hitter coming out of college.
The third pick went to the Tigers, and they got Max Clark, a center fielder out of Franklin Community High School.
Know nothing about him.
Number 4 went to the Texas Rangers, Wyatt Langford, an outfielder from Florida.
Pretty much the next best hitter behind the kid from LSU has fucking ridiculous power.
And the number 5 pick went Walker Jenkins, outfielder out of South Brunswick High School in North Carolina.
Know nothing about him.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I'm going to do a Philly pick, and then I'll do a Met pick. Because the Mets didn't have a first-round pick per se. They dropped 10 spaces because they basically have one of the highest payrolls, as well as did the Dodgers. But your Phillies, Chris, had a pick, and they picked 27th. They picked Aiden Miller, a third baseman out of Mitchell High School out of Florida. He is a sturdy third baseman he's a prep corner infielder in the class. He's got power potential and hasn't yet hampered by his hitch. The load is shoot to barrel off the left field. Basically, he's a power hitting third baseman. Potential power hitting third baseman. How do you feel about your first pick?
I'm fine with it because the only reason he dropped down to 27 was because I think, he got hurt a year or two ago?
It doesn't say that here, but okay.
Yeah, he got hurt like a year or two ago or something like that, and he's 19. So they got, yeah,
He's a project.
because like,
He's definitely
You
a
look at-
project piece.
I mean, you look at Miami. Miami drafted an 18-year-old Noble Meyer. So
Yeah, that kid.
Miller's 19. You know, so he was hired a couple of years ago. He didn't go in because he got hurt. So they drafted him there. I'm happy with it.
And the Mets. Now, Ronnie and I have already had discussions on this. Ronnie will give you his take. I'll give you mine first. The Mets, with the 32nd pick, which is a compensative balance round pick, the Mets select Colin Houck, a shortstop out of Parkview High School. Now, here's my gripe. Ronnie has a different take. I've listened to Steve Cohen and Billy Epler talk for the last couple of months. And Verlander just let up a home run. What a shock. He's starting to implode. But anyway, they have both gone on record to say their pitching staff in the minor leagues is extremely anemic. So with the first pick in the draft, who do you take? A shortstop. When you got a shortstop signed for the next 10 goddamn years in Francisco Lindor.
By the way, John, before you keep going on, yeah, Verlander gave up a home run to the freaking second home run leader in Major League Baseball.
Still, he's starting to implode.
It's one
But,
home run.
It's the Mets. They'll implode. Watch. They almost did it last night. But anyway, I digress. Trust me, I can go on. I could go on for hours on that team, but I'm not Frank the Tank. So anyway, shout out to Frank. He's at the game tonight. But now, in my opinion, if your general manager and your owner have both come out and said your team's pitching is anemic in the minor leagues, if I'm the general manager, I'm drafting a fucking pitcher first. And if the kid's still available and you want to get him in the later rounds, have at it. But in my thoughts, it was a stupid pick. He signed recently. He had a commitment to, what was it, Miami? Did he have a commitment to?
No, he Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. I forgot. But you know what? Great. But he's a project. He's a project kid. He's not going to be in the majors until 2028, 2029 at the latest. And that's if he's still on the team by then.
Oh, he'll still be on the team.
But Ronnie, what's your take on the first pick?
I fucking love it. I think the fact that this kid's not going to be up for 7 years is the best news, because in 7 years, you are officially done with the Lindor contract. Which means you have your young kid of the future to replace the shortstop of Lindor, or, depending on what goes on, if Beatty's still there or whatever, whoever's still there gets shuffled around, he can play any infield. But this kid fell. He was considered the number one guy in high school in Georgia. That's like being the number one football player in Alabama.
And the other part of it is, this kid gave up playing football to focus on baseball.
But which means one thing: he can pitch at any arm angle.
He's not a pitcher; he's a shortstop.
He was a pitcher. He was a pitcher in high school. He doesn't mean he's going to play pitcher, but he did pitch. But this kid has been classified as a Evan Longoria type.
What was his position in football?
Quarterback.
Listen, the biggest news of this is that he is a project. Yes. That's the thing. He is a project. But the problem is the fact that because he's a project, we won't see him up for a little bit. But like I said, he was considered the best baseball player in Georgia.
That's, you know what? Like I said, that's all well and good. But here's the other thing. My problem is that the Mets have a surplus of guys that play infield positions that even can't even crack the majors when they are major league ready, i.e. Mark Vientos, i.e. Ronnie Mauricio. They were both shortstops when they were drafted by the Mets. Vientos came up and was a bench warmer. He never played.
But that's not the player. That's the management.
Get me started on that. But anyway, no, it's just I think they got it right with the second round draft pick, which was with the second round, the 56th pick, they took Brandon Spratt out of pitcher out of Florida. Now, what's interesting about this kid, they drafted him last year. He chose to stay on for his senior year at Florida to pitch his senior year. And he just happened to be available again, and the Mets took him again, so he has officially signed. This kid I've read a lot about. This kid's got a lot of good potential. This kid could be a Jacob deGrom / Greg Maddux type guy, from what I've been hearing rumblings about. He's got a little of both in him. He's got a finesse pitch, and he's got some velocity, which, to be honest, you don't get a lot of finesse guys that can throw heat. Right or wrong.
Right.
But what are your thoughts on the second round? The Phillies didn't have a pick in the second round. So
honestly, at that point, it's yeah, okay, they got pitching. It's what they needed. But at the same time, is it helping them? It's not going to be guys that are going to be coming up anytime soon. They have so much shit in the back end that it's going to be great if you go see them in the minors, but until we see more of it, great.
Yeah, and I'm just going to do one more pick. I'm just going to do the third pick for that, and then we'll discuss the all-in-all draft with each. The Phillies took in the third round, 98th pick, they took Devin Satabon out of Hilo High School, but it doesn't tell you what position he's playing. It's omitted for some weird reason.
What does it say? Two-way player, or
it just says Phillies Devin Satabon, Hilo HS, and it says HI. That's all it says on the thing. It doesn't say what position he plays.
From Hilo, Hawaii.
Okay, then it's Hilo, Hawaii, but it doesn't give you a position. So I don't know.
Maybe he's a utility.
It could very well be a utility guy, but all in all,
another Kingery. Yay! Woo.
But hold on, I got one that was fun. And hello, Christian.
What's up?
Christian.
Oh, we're talking about the MLB draft from 2 weeks ago, and I got to talk about pick number 610.
Is that the one I told you about?
No, that's the one I told you about.
Yeah, but I got to bring up that name of that kid that we ended up taking, what his name is.
So, Christian, would you like to know who the Dodgers took at 610?
Who?
Out of Oregon State? Well,
don't you say it. Is it who I think it is?
DJ Uyunglele! Two-way player out of Oregon State, a.k.a. the quarterback of the fucking Oregon State Beavers.
So DJ, wait. Wait. DJ Angulele?
Yes.
From Clemson.
Yes, from Clemson, got drafted, got straight up.
Russell Wilson had the same thing. Like, there's so many college players, NFL players that get drafted by MLB teams.
He got straight up Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson,
Kyler Murray,
Swanky, Aaron Rodgers. The list goes on and on.
Tim Tebow. The only difference is Tim Tebow actually played a minor league game.
Kyler Murray, Tim Tebow. I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts at one point.
Probably.
Did Christian leave after that, or is he just
he's still there.
No, I left and I came back.
Oh, did you really?
See, my thing See, my thing, it's hard to get really excited about the MLB draft because
They're all projects.
a lot of these guys are going to end up in the minors, and a lot of these guys aren't even going to end up on the team that picked them when they're running to get to the show anyway. A lot of these guys are drafted, but they're trading blocks. They're trading chips.
See, what's nice is the fact that like we have, since we all have minor leagues around us that help. Like if he make any of the guys that we're talking about make it to Double
what
A.
you were saying, like what John was saying about Colin Houck. I'm thinking, all right, so you have Lindor, you need pitching. Hello, trading chip.
Yeah, he could be a trading chip.
He probably will be. Like half these guys are. I mean, the only thing, I like Aiden Miller because I know that, well, they were high on him anyway for years. And third baseman, first baseman, I mean, those are positions that we definitely do need. Because, like, you have Bohm and then Sosa, but then you have, like, first baseman, you have Hall and maybe Harper because Hoskins is out. So once Hoskins come back, you have your first baseman, but you need another guy. And Skeens is ready to go like next year. I mean, you can put him up in Pittsburgh next year. He'll be fine.
Skeens will probably be, give him a year down minors, he'll be up in the second year.
I mean, he may, but he doesn't need it. That's why he went to college in the first place.
Well, you got to remember, sometimes it's a different feel. He'll probably go straight up, like I said. He won't go to single A. He'll go to double A.
You see, that's the same thing with that kid that we drafted second, Sparat. He very well. They have a feeling he's going to go through the minors like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, then that's fine. You have him go through and you bring him up if he's ready. But like,
He said he might be 2 years away from being ready.
Yeah, Miller will probably end up in Reading, so next year. So yeah,
like a lot of guys, what you see is in single A, or you don't see guys that are under the age of 18 that went to college to go down and play rookie ball.
Guys that I think that'll be ready next year to go up are Skeens and probably Dylan Cruz. That's about it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But Chris,
the best two guys from the College World Series.
Yeah.
Did you see see who your team drafted with the 26th pick?
Wait, what happened?
The Yankees' 26th pick was George.
The Yankees can kiss my ass right now.
George Lombard Jr., a shortstop out of Gulliver Prep. His father played MLB baseball, actually.
Oh, what the fucking do? Shut up, Ronnie.
But that's no. But the one name that I told Ronnie about this, he was a late draft pick for the Mets. He was a what was he? A shortstop? Let me see. What was his? Oh, yeah, he's a shortstop. The Mets drafted a kid with the last name of Barrow. But that's not what makes it funny. Does Ronnie, and don't say a word because I know you know what it is already. Does anybody want to guess what his first name is? It's a Major League Baseball team. I'm just going to say that. Anybody want to take a stab?
Kick in the
dick. Ronnie, you already know, so shut your face. You already know.
It's a kick in the dick.
The kid's name is Boston. And he's playing for the Mets. Boston Barrow.
I have a feeling Christian's angry that the Orioles are now first place in East.
No, he's pissed that that Shohei is fucking smoking him right now.
Hey, Chris, what's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Shut the hell up.
I was gonna say not knowing shit.
Fucking brick. Or a damn fire extinguisher.
What? I just said the Orioles. That's all. I mean, goddamn, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking shit. I'm just pissed.
You know what it is, Christian. I'm just as pissed about the way my Mets are playing, but you know what? I'm so used to failure, it becomes a running joke after a while. I go through that little bit of remorse, and then after a while, I'm like, it is the Mets after all. So I'm
Hey,
used
hey,
to I'm used to disappointment.
Hey, look at
Dis-
it this way.
Disappointment and I are best friends.
Look at it
Trust
this way.
me, we've
In
been best
about
friends for 20 years.
we are less than a month away from the Hall of Fame game.
But all I know is with the trade deadline in 11 days, Christian, who do you see? Where I mean, I've been hearing the left. You're looking for outfield help and catching and bullpen. Now, since you follow the team a lot more than any of us, do you think those positions are glaring why your team is struggling right now, other than Judge not being there?
Honestly, and this is just me being 100% transparent, they just need to break this shit down because they're not making. I don't even want them to make the playoffs this year. They don't deserve it.
God damn it,
Like,
Ryan.
there's no heart. What'd you say?
No, Ryan just wrote fucking jizz balls.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, it could help because you can't really blame IKF because they were trying to turn him into a utility guy, but this is a guy that's been what?
His whole career has been a
An
shortstop.
infielder. He's been an infielder for a majority of his career. So this is new for him. It obviously doesn't help Aaron Judge not being there. And on top of that, now I can finally say this to all the haters because everybody wanted to bitch about Aaron Judge winning MVP last year. Look at the Yankees without him compared to how they are with him.
True.
Plain and simple.
No, you're not wrong.
Oh, dude, I don't want to know.
But the only reason why people are hating on Aaron Judge winning MVP last year is because he's a Yankee. If he did what he did on any other team, he'd be getting applauded for it. But the Yankee hate is so strong, it's like a boner. You can't put it the fuck away.
Gotta hide it in your waistband.
They could use the bullpen help. Honestly, this isn't a good baseball team, John. And look, I try to give Aaron Boone the benefit of the doubt, but Aaron Boone likes to put guys out there that are struggling. Perfect example, before he got hurt, Josh Donaldson was still batting in the middle of the lineup, and he's batting only, 150?
I don't have his stats up, but I'll take your word for
I don't
that.
even remember what it was.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but the Yankees aren't making the playoffs this year. I don't want them to because changes need to be made. This Yankee team has no heart. Because I'll tell you this right now. If Joe Girardi were here, he would have everybody. He would hold everybody accountable. That's where Aaron Boone is dropping the ball. He's not holding guys accountable.
Right. But so, Chris, what about your Phillies? Do you see any glaring needs that need to be any trades that need to be made? Any guys that need to go in the next 11 days?
Bullpen, fifth starter, first base.
Who's playing first base for you guys currently? Or is it by committee?
Right now, Derek Hall, Bryce Harper's going to start playing first base, but right now it's like Derek Hall, Alec Bohm. When we decide to put Sosa at third and move Bohm over to first.
So basically it's a first baseman by committee.
Yeah, basically it's committee, yeah. And they figure Harper at first because that way he could still heal up, but still contribute on the field.
Right.
Where, because first baseman, you don't really throw a lot. So,
No, so, yeah. So you look for your team to be buyers, not sellers.
Oh, dude, we're total buyers. I mean, come on, we're in the wild card. We're going to be buyers regardless.
Oh, and I didn't ask this. Christian, so do you think your team will be buyers or sellers?
Look, everybody can go. I would trade half this team for a pack of used jimmies, a pack of used condoms. I'm so damn serious. This team fucking sucks.
A bucket of jizz balls?
Yeah.
From the Spice Channel?
Oh God, I don't know about all that. But like,
God damn.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh, you're never gonna live that down. So
No.
so don't even
Wait,
think
wait,
you're gonna
wait.
ever live that down.
Honestly,
Are the Yankees in second?
The
Oh,
Yankees
you
are in
know what
last.
place. Let me fix his ass for this. He knows
What?
what place they're in.
That's
He's
my
just trying to
purse.
fucking
I
troll.
don't know you.
Hey, fuck you too.
They're in fourth.
No, I'm just wondering
No,
because
they're
you're
in
saying the
last.
Yankees need to sell. I'm like, how bad are they?
Are they in last now? Hold on. I'll pull.
I
They're
think
in
that-
last.
they're in last.
Toronto's worse than them. Or Toronto's
God
better
damn! So it's some Steinbrenner years
than
again.
them? Half game. They're gonna if they there'll be a game behind Boston because Boston's gonna get tomorrow. Boston will get swept by Oakland.
Wow. Yeah, but honestly,
Yeah, those words just came out of my mouth.
honestly, this is the worst Yankee team I've seen since 2013. This,
Sorry.
is he having an orgasm?
He's laughing at you, Christian. So
Oh,
you
okay.
That soundbite needs to get saved.
Oh, okay. Nah, I mean, I'm just being honest. Like that 2013 team was old, and they were just absolutely decimated by injuries, and they could just never get it going. This team is relatively younger than that one. I mean, I remember that 2013 team. Curtis Granderson was in and out the lineup. Jeter only played 17 games. It was Mariano's farewell tour because he announced he was retiring that year. And crazy, they start winning games when A-Rod gets back in the lineup. You know, and I saw this year, just today, I saw a video of Aaron Judge running the bases, and he looked pretty good. I just hope they're not rushing him back too soon, and then he re-aggravates something else. You get what I'm saying, John?
Oh, I
Like,
get you.
Then he re-aggravates something else completely, and then he's lost for another significant amount of time. But yeah, this isn't a good baseball team. There's no in between with this team. It's either when they're good, they're really good, or when they suck, and that's what you're seeing. Because there's no excuse for them to have lost 2 or 3 to Colorado, and they should have won that game on Sunday. And I knew Anaheim was going to be tough because they suck in Anaheim.
Well, you know what it is. You know what it is.
It's not going to be a manager go around, is it? Like when Steinbrenner was at the height.
No,
Honestly, Chris, I was saying, I try to give Aaron Boone some benefit of the doubt, but he's probably about, I say 60% of the problem. No, not even 60%. I say 45% because he doesn't hold his team accountable. He just says, oh, I think, we'll get him again tomorrow. We'll try. We'll do this and do that. But, this is Joe Girardi. He's calling him out. Like, I don't think this
So
team has
fire
leadership.
Boone.
I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying. I don't want to say that because everybody's going to say, oh, you would blame the manager. If anything, a majority of this monstrosity is Brian Cashman's fault. Because, John, we've talked about this off the microphone, and I got to give you a call again, by the way, soon, okay? We talked about this off the microphone, and what did we say before the season started? The Yankees didn't really do anything to really
Improve their team.
improve their roster. Yeah, they signed Anthony Rizzo. Yeah, they re-signed Aaron Judge.
They
Which-
signed Carlos
And
Rondon.
you signed Carlos Rodon. But after that, like, what else did they do?
But you know what it is, and here's the thing, and I'm going to swing this back to the Mets because everything you said could also be attributed to this team. And Ronnie, you can agree or disagree with anything I'm about to say. What Aaron Boone is doing is basically what Buck Showalter's doing. They're both rah-rahing. They're playing cheerleaders instead of manager. Oh, well, we played tough, but they just played tougher. We got to come back out tomorrow, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. All the same bullshit rhetoric that a manager tries to do to save face. But Your team and my team have one thing in common, and that's lack of consistency. They
Yeah.
have a few games where they pitch and they pitch lights out, but they can't hit. Or they hit like crazy, but can't pitch. They can never do both things at the same time. Like they can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Both teams, from what I've read about the Yankees and what I've seen with the New York mess. Yes, I called them a mess because they are a mess. You know, it's like they don't have consistency. You know, Verlander and Scherzer will have one game where they pitch beautifully lights out. Next game, they can't get out of the third fucking inning.
So, John, are you saying there's no in between with the Mets either? Like when they're
No,
good, they look good, and then when they suck, they suck.
But you know what it is? A majority of the year, they've done nothing but suck. And I have my theories on that, but I don't want to go in too big of a rant. But
I mean, Verlander's pitching. Verlander's literally. I wonder if he's coming back for the 9th. He's about to pitch a one run per complete game.
You know what? That's great now, but I want to see him do something the next start, and see if he can get through the next start. That's my thing. He's not consistent, and neither is old One Eye Scherzer.
But I'm saying is like you're saying incomplete. I'm like, well, he just literally
inconsistent, not
the
incomplete.
One Eye.
Well, I mean, Max has got one eye is one color, and one eye is another color, so it's call him One Eye, you know.
Y'all so damn.
Keep your eye on the ball there, bro.
Y'all so damn disrespectful.
Christian, come on.
Y'all so damn disrespectful.
I'm a Met fan. I'm allowed to be disrespectful to my team because I've earned the damn right.
Yeah, this is true.
But it's like what it is like there's a lot of things I see on the Yankees that have glimpses of future hope. But the Mets, the same thing. Alvarez. This kid's going to hit possibly, if he stays on track, this kid could hit over 30 home runs this year. He's already got 19. He needs 8 more. What do we say, Ronnie? 8?
9.
No, he needs 9 home runs to break Johnny Bench's record of home runs for a rookie catcher. Johnny fucking Bench. He's going to be in a topic with Johnny Bench. I'm sorry. That's pretty high waters to be swimming in. And Beatty, he's another one. He's I think he's going through his growing pains this year. He's not hitting as consistently as he was, but I think after a year in the majors, he'll get his feet wet. He'll get more acclimated. But those two, the baby Mets as they call them, those are 2 glimpses of hope. We need to get rid of Grandpa and Grandma Time at the pitching rotation. If we get rid of those 2, I think we'll be all right. But it's just that I look at Volpe. Volpe is struggling right now. Because I know, and I think I know why Volpe is struggling. Christian, you can correct me if I'm wrong when I say this. From minute 1, this kid, and I'm guilty of it. I proclaimed this kid to be a megastar.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he's starting to read Twitter, the internet, listening to what reporters say about him, and he realizes I have to be better than the guy that was just here, which is meaning DJ.
Right.
And Volpe, no disrespect to you, nobody's going to be fucking DJ.
No, not at all.
No, he needs to be better than the last shortstop that was there, and it wasn't DJ. It was the one that got shipped out to Philly.
Didi Gregorius. No, it's actually
DD.
Isaiah kind of Falefa.
Yeah, but
was playing shortstop.
But he's still there. I'm saying DD. Not DJ. Be better than DD.
Well, you know what? Didi had flashes of brilliance, but he was never going to be filling Derek's shoes. A lot of people are trying to put Volpe and DJ in the same conversation, which you can't do that.
Right.
Because Volpe, as good as he was in Somerset when I saw him play about 5 or 6 games, and the kid was killing it in Double-A. But we all remember, as we all know, Double-A is a hell of a lot different than the majors. And does the kid have potential? Absolutely. Does he have a great upside? Absolutely. But the problem with him, and Christian, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, he's got to stop listening to what the reporters comparing him to DJ.
Yeah, he does.
Because will he be as good as him? No, because like I said, nobody's going to be as good as him. You need to stop trying to play like DJ and start playing like Anthony Volpe. That's what you need to start playing like.
All right.
But Christian, correct me if I'm wrong if I said anything out of turn.
Nah, you didn't. Like you said, you gotta be Anthony Volpe. You can't be Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is in a bracket all by himself. He's in a Hall of Fame for a reason.
Yes, he
and
is.
no one's gonna be DJ. But yeah, like I said, this team is just a mess. This is one of the worst Yankee teams I've ever seen. There's no consistency. They depend. I saw Glass Carlo hit a home run, and now
Glass
it's 6-1.
Carlo.
Josh Donaldson got hurt the other day. There's no consistency. And I saw something that the Yankees are thinking about upgrading at catcher. I'm like, why? Jose Trevino isn't bad. He knows how to maintain a pitching staff.
No, you want to do something. You know what the best thing they should do is, and we'll start slowly moving on because I know I didn't talk to you over this with Christian, but Chris has something interesting that he probably wants to talk about. Is they probably should go after Goldie and trade Donaldson.
Paul Goldschmidt?
Yeah.
Okay, but he's the first baseman, isn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, you can also DH him. Goldie also plays third. I think he's playing third base.
Does he? Okay. Yeah.
I mean that or you fucking go after Arenado.
I think because Ryan has said that, and Ryan, if you're listening, please comment if you could. You had said previously in another show, if the Cardinals trade Goldie, then Arenado's pretty much out of here.
Yeah.
Because that's basically going to be, if you trade one, you're trading both. That means essentially the Cardinals are doing a teardown.
I mean,
because those are your two.
The kid that they're going to build is that right fielder they have, that rookie.
But basically their most highest paid guys are at first and third collectively.
Yeah.
Goldschmidt and Arenado were both making, I think, over 15 or 20 million a year or something ridiculous like that. I don't exactly know how much, but if those two go, essentially, because the Cardinals, like Ryan has said, they've underperformed this year, drastically underperformed this year. Just like Christian's team and Ronnie and I's team. The only one that's been consistent, God, I'm going to hate saying this, is Chris's team. It's been the only team that's been semi-consistent this year.
So I will give you a picture that, honestly, you can there's two pitchers that the Mets, Phillies, and Yankees can go after. And, well, there's one pitcher the Mets will not go after. I think they should go after him again, but that's my opinion. I know John has different opinions on it.
Yeah, we are consistent. We definitely are consistent. We either beat the hell out of a team, or it comes down to the damn ninth inning where you give yourself a heart attack.
So, Chris, I think the Phillies or the Yankees will probably go after Stroman as a 5-starter.
The Yankees can do it. We don't want Stroman. We do not want Marcus Stroman at all.
You do not want that headache in your lineup.
But you know what, though? With what he has, he's a perfect 5. I'm saying that completes your rotation.
Nope. We don't need him. We'll get a guy from the minors.
You literally just bitched about your 5th starter.
Yeah, 5th starter. Dude, we'll take Chris Sanchez over Stroman, okay? Dude's a headache.
And the other
Take a
one,
bag of jizz balls instead of Strowman.
and the other one that I know the Yankees and Mets will probably fight over is Corbin.
Baron, yeah.
We
Not
would give
Baron
a shitty,
Corbin.
we would have a shitty committee over Strowman, okay?
Dummy. Yeah.
Let's get fucking Stram over Strowman. I'm sorry. We
But-
do not want Strowman at all.
But I think,
There are certain pitchers we do want, but not Marcus Strowman.
but Corbin, I think, will be off of Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee needs to get rid of him. It will dump him so they can.
Well, you had said something to me. Throw this trade out there so both Christian and Chris can hear the trade that you said to me that you proposed to me over the phone with the Mets and the Brewers.
Hold on, Chris, go ahead.
We might get a pitcher from Chicago, but not a Cub. We might go after Giolito.
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 Yeah. So the trade that I proposed that I've been hearing going around would be for Corbin Burns, and it would be either Vogelback or Mark Canha, or Kana, however you pronounce it.
Canna.
And a top 25 minor league prospect. And the reason I would say that is because Burns has a year and a half left.
And he's not making much.
And he's not making much. So you still would have a full year of control, so you would have to give up an extra player. You would have to give up a prospect as well as somebody that's major league ready.
Right.
Now Andrew Painter's officially become a trading chip since he's getting Tommy John.
No, he wouldn't be a trading chip if he's getting Tommy John.
They can't trade, and besides, you can't trade an injured player.
I'll say this. Hey, Christian, you think they're finally going to get Benintendi?
Who?
The Yankees.
I mean, he would help.
Yeah, dude, that's been a trade rumor for the last 3 fucking seasons.
I mean, he was there last year.
Yeah,
He was,
and then left to the White Sox, and now they're thinking about trading him again.
Well, I watched him today. He's only got 1 home run this year.
But
He's
really known for his defense.
No, he's known for his glove, not his bat.
Yeah, his defense. Yeah, but he can get on base. Though.
Yeah, he's not a Joey Votto. Not Votto. He's not a
Joey Votto slander.
No, not Votto. The other schmuck that played right field for the Yankees.
Aaron Hicks?
No, he's actually having a good year in Baltimore. No, the one that went to a Dodger to fucking rekindle his year.
Oh, Joey Gallo.
Gallo, thank you.
What a piece of shit.
What
What a P.O.
If anything, I can see Baltimore actually be buyers.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
gonna
absolutely.
they're gonna fortify that bullpen. And speaking of fortifying bullpens, like that segue.
Hey, yo.
So I posted something the other day, and we're gonna do this now. Your quote-unquote dream team. I don't know, Christian, if you saw this and you thought of something. So the rule is we're gonna go through and do. You could have a starter and a backup for your team, but it has to be a player from the 90s to now.
Okay.
And it's every position. And the pitchers, it's only 3 starters, 2 bullpen guys.
Okay.
Chris, you went a little overboard with the bullpen, but fine. 4 is fine.
Well, I had no idea, so I did like
It's
I went
it's all
a
good.
starter, a backup, and pitchers. I had no idea if it was like 3 starters or 3 backups to the 3 starters. So I just
So it's fine.
did
It's
what I
whatever.
did.
It is what it is. So yeah, I have. So we'll start this, and we'll go around the room. Christian, we'll go with you last because I don't know if you wrote anything down. So
Okay.
catchers from the 90s to now. I'll go first. My starter is gonna be, and John probably has this, is Piazza.
I
And
didn't do my catchers yet.
Okay.
I've been doing this in my head
Okay.
throughout the show.
And my backup is Pudge. So, Chris, what was your catcher?
Oh, me? Let me find it.
I-
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If
My
not, I can pull it
catcher.
up.
Starting catcher, right?
Starting catcher and your backup.
JT Realmuto.
Okay.
My backup was Ivan Rodriguez.
Pudge. Okay. John.
Well, I'm definitely going to put Piazza in that list
Yeah.
because I mean you can't not have Piazza there because Piazza, frankly, is just he's fucking Piazza.
Yeah, Piazza.
And my other one, the first name that came into my mind, and you guys are going to think I'm a little nuts with this, is Todd Hundley.
See, that doesn't surprise me because Hundley is another.
Hundley before he got hurt, if he had stayed healthy, he could have been a killer cat. You know, he had a power bat.
Yeah.
So that's my top two catchers is Piazza and Hundley.
Christian, what about you?
I'm gonna jump out the box here.
Okay. Hey, it's your team, so.
I'm gonna start Joe Mauer.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Woo! Nice.
I don't think people realize how good Joe Mauer was for those Minnesota teams. You know, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer probably next year. You know, he was the heart and soul of a lot of those teams. You know, led by example, won an MVP. You know, I'm actually gonna get his numbers up right here, if I may.
Go ahead.
You may. We'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Look, he finished his career with a 306 batting average. He's a member of the 2000 Hits Club. Yeah, he only hit 143 home runs, but he wasn't a home run guy.
He wasn't a home run guy. He was known.
You know, he's a 6-time All-Star, won an MVP in 2009. He's a 3-time Gold Glove Award winner. He's a 5-time Silver Slugger. He's a 3-time AL batting champion, and he won 3 of those. He won those 3 consecutive Gold Glove awards in consecutive seasons. You know, his number 7 is retired by the Minnesota Twins. Like, nah, Joe Mauer was him. He was that dude.
Yeah.
And it just sucked. You know, a lot of people, I don't think, really realized how good he was because he played on average Minnesota Twins teams.
I mean, the guy next to him that was the guy was Torrey Hunter.
Yeah, yeah. Now, my backup is going to be a guy that just retired. And I've said to John plenty of times, he's the closest thing I've seen to Pudge Rodriguez. I'm going Yachty.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, I know Ryan probably would have taken Yachty. You're completely right on Yachty. The second Yachty's available for the Hall of Fame, first ballot, no doubter.
Yeah, because
not unanimous. He won't go in unanimous, but he'll go in.
Because I'll say this. Pudge is the greatest catcher I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. Like, Pudge was tough. He was the heart and soul of many of those Rangers teams, and he was the heart and soul of that Marlins team that won it all. He was on that Marlins team that beat the Yankees, right?
Yep.
Yes, he was.
You know, he was the heart and soul of that team as well. He just knew how to command a pitching staff. He knew how to call a game. I honestly think catcher is the toughest position in all of baseball because look at the beating they take.
Yeah, because I look at that Ranger team as because batting behind, I think either batting in front of him or behind him was a big motherfucker by the name of Juan Gonzalez.
Oh, the guy that used roids?
I mean, Igor, as they used to call him in baseball. I'm sorry, that big motherfucker, him and Pudge in the same lineup. The Rangers, I'm surprised the Rangers didn't go as far as they did with those 2 guys batting in front or behind each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, steroids are not, we all know the 90s were the steroid era. We know this. This is not new news to anybody listening.
Yeah.
But Juan Gonzalez, I didn't put him on a list, but I almost did. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, let's go to first basemen. So what I have for first base is I have Frank Thomas as my starter and Albert Pujols as my backup.
Same.
Yep.
Frank Big Hurt as my starter, of course, because I That was one of my favorite players ever. And Albert Pujols, because the stats are too big to ignore. So,
John?
My starter's going to surprise you because he's a current player, but he's proven year in, year out that he's a steady third baseman. That's Mr. Dodger, Freddie Freeman.
Okay.
Now, my backup, as you've already said, is Frank Thomas.
Yeah, big hurt.
With an honorable mention to the Bear over with the Mets. I got to give Alonso a nod
like
because
I said, it's
he's
90s
gotten
the
better.
present, so it's...
He's got it. He's always been a presence. That I had 3 for that, but Freeman was my number one choice because Freeman has, despite getting older, he hasn't slowed down. He's always consistent. It's a consistent pain in the ass to any team that plays him.
Yeah. Christian, what about you?
First base.
I'm surprised. I had him as the Yankee as the honorable mention, but I didn't take him.
Who?
What do you think? Tino.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Again, I don't want to use people that you guys are using. I kind of want to be different. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't worry. My second baseman, you're gonna have no issue not figuring out who the fuck I picked.
Yeah. So my first baseman starting, I'm gonna say Mark Teixeira, and I'm not just saying that because he's a former Yankee, but he was Gold Glove at.
Dude, you could have done. You could do Tino Tex as the starter backup, and
yeah, you could. Yeah, but nah. Like I just remember when we got Teixeira and Jeter would make some pretty shitty throws. Teixeira always bailed him out. Am I right, John?
Oh, totally. He was a magician with that glove. I remember seeing a lot of games where Derek would do that flying throw of his. And I'm thinking, when I would see that throw, I'm like, oh, that ball's going to the first row of seats. Not saying anything bad about DJ, but it's like the way he threw it. And Tex would he'd get it. I think there was very few that got past him.
Yeah.
Well, hence why he was a Gold Glover.
Yeah.
Damn right.
And that's the reason why I put him on my team, because he is just the range he played with and how he would scoop baseballs up. I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, so him, and then my backup. God, I can go in so many different directions, but you know what? I'm gonna take what Ronnie said. I'm gonna go Tino Martinez.
Yeah, Tino Bambino is kind of
Constantino.
Constant. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's nothing else to say about Tino. It's just the two best first basemen too were Yankees. It just
and you got to look at it this way too. Tino coming from Seattle was he had almost as bad as Volpe had some of the biggest shoes to fill
with Don Mattingly.
With Don Mattingly leaving and filling in for Don Mattingly. And that, Christian, I don't know if you remember. I remember it. The first month of the season when Tino wasn't hitting, oh my God, the boos that he was hearing. Oh my God, it was like he was getting booed out. He was getting booed worse than Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, God.
I mean, just honorable mentions too. If you want to go first baseman too, we forgot. I mean, Ralphie, Fred McGriff, Jeff Bagwell.
I mean, the list goes. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
Jim Tomei's another Hall of Famer.
I mean, you want to go current too, Vlad Jr.
Well, remember these guys when you need to come up with designated hitters. So
I already got 2 designated hitters.
I do too.
And my 2 designated hitters. One of them I know is going to be on every one of y'all's lists, so I ain't even gonna argue about that.
Baseman.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to say my backup first. Craig Counsell.
Underrated player, but very good. Underrated player.
And my starter, Brett. Don't call me Aaron Boone.
Christian, do you have any thoughts on that one?
Ronnie Kumpf is a piece of shit.
Hey, Brett Boone for a second baseman.
I thought you were going to call him Brett Barbary.
No. All right, Farva.
Are we doing second baseman now
Yes.
or
Yes.
what?
Yeah. Second base. Brett Boone and Craig Counsell. Brett's my starter, and Counsell's my backup.
Who's next? Chris or
Chris.
am I next?
Chris.
Oh, Chris is next. Go ahead, Chris.
I'll go. Starting second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Okay.
And this is the workman position, as in, like, these guys are so blue collar, and I know none of y'all are going to have them because a lot of y'all hate them. My backup, Chase Utley.
Fuck you, sideways, front ways, and every other way.
Hey, I'll take Utley than Jimmy Rollins.
See? Told you.
I'll take Utley than Jimmy Rollins.
I don't like either one of them, but I hate Utley fucking more. But anyway, it is what it is.
John, what's yours?
My first pick, this might be surprising. This is the man that in the 90s they called him Little October because he always seemed to flourish in the outfit. And that's Mark Lemke of the Braves as my starter. This kid played consistent defense, but he also showed a lot of hitting prowess in the World Series. Because I remember those late 90s Braves teams. He was in the center of everything. And this little motherfucker is pesky. He's like a gnat. Can't get rid of him. And my backup, even though I don't like this guy too much because I don't want to bang any trash cans, and that's Jose Altuve as my backup.
Okay. Christian, what about you?
Hey, check your text,
I
Ronald.
saw it. Go fuck
Good.
yourself.
What did you say?
Go fuck yourself. Hold on. I got the perfect response to that.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for your response first before I.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Sack of horse shit.
Who's your
I thought he
second
was going to
baseman?
scream Onita. I thought he was going to scream
Who's
All
your
right.
second baseman?
I'm thinking of this as I go along.
Yeah.
God, this one's really gonna surprise all of you. You ready for it?
Go for it.
I'm starting Dustin Pedroia. Now, listen. Yeah, he played for the enemy, but he was one of the few Red Sox that I actually respected and admired. He played the game hard. He was one of the 5 best players in baseball at one time. Just imagine if he didn't get hurt. Who knows how long he would have been able to play. But, he was the captain of the Red Sox. And, I mean, he was one of their, their vocal leaders and their locker room guys. He had a big presence for a little guy. And, I mean, he did it all. He left everything on the diamond. Am I right, John?
I got no disagreements with you because it's, you know what it is? It's like there's a player on my list that kind of grows with what you're saying because of injuries. But Dustin was the consummate professional. A lot of the Red Sox, you saw them, they were kind of cocky. They had attitude. They thought
That wasn't Dustin.
No, that wasn't. And that's the thing I got to say about him. He played the game the way it should be with respect and class. That's why I give it. I have no problem with that pick.
Yeah, and I always had respect for him. There were a few Red Sox I had respect for, and he was one of them. I like Poppy. I don't care what anybody says.
You
he
can't go against Poppy. You can't.
No, you can't. And you know who else I like, John? I really like Jason Varitek.
Yeah, he's one of those ones that thought his shit didn't stink. He started a lot of trouble. He started a lot of fights. I remember that.
Yeah, but I'm starting Dustin Pedroia, and I'm gonna take it back here a little bit. I'm gonna go Jeff Kent. I think people don't realize how good Jeff Kent was, and I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, totally, because he's off the ballot, but he might make it in another couple of years with that new ballot that they got. He'll probably make it with the Veterans Committee thing. But a lot of people don't realize he was a Met in his early career. He didn't start to shine until he got traded to San Francisco. That's where he really showed what he could do.
Yeah.
But much respect.
Shortstops.
Oh, this should be fucking easy.
Now, mine, it's an opposite. I hate actually saying it. As much as I respect the man, I hate the man. It's DJ as the starter and Nomar as my backup.
Christian, I'm just going to let you go on this one.
Come on now. Y'all know who I'm starting at shortstop.
The number 2, the captain.
Derek
Yeah, I mean,
Jeter.
look,
Number 2.
greatest shortstop I've ever seen. Favorite
Number
athlete.
1, Needle Dick.
Okay, this is not beer league.
Number 1, Needle
God,
Dick.
right.
Well, what base we on? We on shortstop?
Yes, we're on shortstop.
Yeah, I mean, look, Bryce. I think Bryce Harper said it best. He wasn't just the captain of the Yankees; he was the captain of baseball.
Damn right.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jeets, and so were those gift baskets.
hey, I hope you get stabbed with a spork.
Yeah. Damn.
Listen,
Spork.
we'll never know because of the NDA that they had to all sign.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He's smart. He ain't gonna shit on my name.
Yeah, Jeets.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I mean that, and then my backup. I'm starting Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. I mean, he's my backup. It's Cal Ripken
Yeah.
Jr.
See, I got Cal.
All right.
I got Cal in a different position. Go ahead,
All
Chris.
right. Yeah, I got Cal in a different position though, but yeah. Shortstop, starting Jeter, of course. Starting Derek Jeter. My backup, Trey Turner, and I'm talking like Nationals, Dodgers. Trey Turner,
Yeah.
when he was probably the best shortstop in baseball at the time. He's having an off year, but he's starting to get it going. But dude is so fast and so good. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I just gotta go back to Jeter. Somebody sent this to me on Twitter as a joke, and I'm putting it in the Skype chat. Christian, don't take offense to this. It was done in fun, but take a look at the Skype chat.
Look, dude. Yeah, I'm looking at this. No, seriously. Let's talk about this. Look at that outfield. Mariah.
God damn.
Alba, and Jessica Field.
Wait,
DH Tyra
I was
Banks.
about to say my best thing about that is also look at the fucking shortstop is the captain
No.
of those. The captain of the women is fucking Black Widow.
Look at that middle infield. Scarlett to Adriana. That's a whole lot of ass.
He had a vision of love.
Damn. And then you got Tyra as DH, designated designated hitter.
Designated head.
You know what?
It's free real estate.
Free real estate.
Like, wow.
God damn.
Yeah, I've seen this so many times over the years. I just laugh at it at this point.
But no, I just saw that and I said, okay, I got to share that because it's just too funny. But no, it's my turn for a shortstop.
Yeah, here's the crazy thing. Some women are missing off this list.
I know.
Because remember, he was also linked to J-Lo.
Yeah. It's so yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, I would love to have one year where I could say I did it with Mariah, J-Lo,
Jessica Alba.
and Tyra Banks' big head ass.
Oh, just give me Jessica Alba on that list and Scarlett Johansson. Damn.
Lord Jesus.
So who you got in the bullpen then?
Yeah, I want to see the starting.
J-Lo's
pitching.
your closer.
No.
She's
I wanna
your
see-
head closer.
I want to see who is. I want to see who the Mo is of this.
That's it. It's fucking J-Lo, man. Because once that ass backs up, you're done.
No, the closer is the woman he married. That's the closer because it's over now.
That's true. I'll give him credit for that
I
one.
mean, that would be the closer. I mean, that is your closer. It's the woman they married.
But no,
I
okay.
want
So
to see who the starting rotation is.
I'm sure there's a list. I'm sure there's people that they left off that list. That
Oh,
because of those damn
Jesus.
NDAs.
Yeah, Jeets.
His dick is in Hall of Fame too. Dick should be bronzed at this point.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Still, so
Yo,
speak.
no, you know what? I want to see, like, you have this list. Give me, like, Aaron Rodgers' list. Because he has some Hall of Fame ones, too, like Olivia Munn and... Like, give
Oh,
me, like...
God.
Like, give me a list of ball players or football players, baseball players who's dating, like, just their dating history. And put them up against each other, and that should be a tournament.
Well, if we could
Aaron
ever find.
Rodgers, well, his tight end would be Olivia Munn, so you know.
I mean,
Go ahead. Okay, Roddy, I'll put it to you this way. Then we can continue on with this thing. That'll be. Why don't you do the research on that? We could have some fun with that.
well, that's the next. Yeah, instead of a shit bomb tournament, it's well.
The slut bomb tournament.
Yeesh. Yeah.
Anyway,
Here we
go. Now, so my shortstop is obviously Derek. Obviously, come on, it's who are you gonna? And my backup is Cal Ripken Jr. I know he played third base too, but he started off as a shortstop. That's my backup.
All right. Third base.
Third base.
I'm going starter, Cal. Backup, A-Rod. Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of like the flip. I know A-Rod started as a shortstop, but I'm not keeping A-Rod off this fucking list.
Well, that's why I put Cal at shortstop, because I know Cal originally started his career as a shortstop. That's why I put him
Yeah.
as my backup. So that's why I did that. I understand where you were coming from that, but Chris, who do you got?
I got my starter, Cal Ripken Jr. I already said that. My backup from the Cleveland Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Interesting.
Dude is so good.
Yeah.
He hits like everything. I mean, my guys are like around workhorse guys that'll play different positions. So interchangeable.
Christian?
My backup is gonna be A-Rod. I'm starting Scott Rowland. You know,
Good choice.
look, he's going into the Hall of Fame and deservedly so. I wish he had gotten in sooner, but look, later is better than never, right? But
Better late than
Scott
never,
Rowland-
yeah.
look, Scott Rowland played the corner better than anybody I think I ever saw. Like he did it smoothly too. He played with consistency and class. He was great at the plate, played for Chris's Phillies, and he was a key contributor. Didn't he win a World Series for the Cardinals?
I think he
Yeah.
won. Didn't he win? I thought he played with the Reds, the Cardinals, the Phillies, and didn't he
Yeah,
play for
Scott
somebody
Rowland
else?
was a big part.
Ryan just wrote, I'm sorry, did you guys just say a slut bomb tournament?
Yes, we did. Or yes, I
we
did.
I think Ryan's going to do the research on that.
Ryan, next time, don't close. Come back. You're missing all the fun.
Scott Rowland, goddamn.
No, yeah, those are good choices. I got no disrespect on those choices. Mine, I have Arenado starting, and my backup, Chipper Jones.
Yeah, man. I love Chipper.
He killed the Mets, but
I
god
couldn't-
damn it, that motherfucker could play.
I couldn't
Yeah, he
bring
was.
I couldn't bring my heart to heaven, Chipper.
For God's sake, his son is named Shay.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't really have my...
Shay Jones.
Did he do that to get at Met?
Yes!
Yes, he did, and he proudly said it
And he
too.
admitted it. Yeah, that's the funnier part.
Oh, I like him even more.
Didn't his son get drafted in the majors?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny if his son got drafted by the Mets?
That'd be hilarious.
It'd be a real kick in the dick to see Chipper every fucking day at fucking City Field.
Rooting on his son Shay.
Yeah, yeah. He would not. He would troll people and wear a fucking his Brave jersey.
Oh, of course he would. But all right, where are we at? DH or outfield?
Outfield. All right, so
Outfield, I have 6 because I
let's
took
just
2
do.
for
I was
2.
gonna say, we're just gonna read off our 6. I'm not going to do right, center, or left. It doesn't really matter. So my 6 that I have, my starters are Paul O'Neill, Ken Griffey Jr., and Barry Bonds. My backup is David Justice, Manny, and Ricky Henderson.
Ooh, I didn't even think to put Ricky on there.
And honorable mention to Benny Agbayani.
Damn, that's a name I haven't heard of. Oh my god.
I actually met Benny. He was very cool.
Was he?
Yeah, I got 2 autographs. I forget where he was. I think he was at Menlo Park signing autographs. I had 2 pictures. He signed both pictures for me. Very cool guy. I didn't have a camera at the time, but he was a very cool guy. Shook hands, did the whole Hawaiian hang loose thing, and very cool. Very, very down to earth guy. Nothing but good things to say about Benny.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chris.
Outfield, right?
Outfield.
All right. So all 6.
Yeah, all 6.
Just
Well, I
ravel-
got 9. But
just-
no, 6. Sorry, 6. All right. Starters: Ken Griffey Jr. in center, Barry Bonds in left, and then Bryce Harper in right.
Why am
I
I not
got-
shocked?
Well, I'm talking about Bryce Harper, like probably Nats, like when before the hurt. But yeah, anyway.
We get it. It's your list. You
But-
don't have to explain it.
All right, my backup, Mike Trout, because when he's not hurt, he's probably the best player in baseball. Then I got Bernie Williams and Vladimir Guerrero.
Okay.
Okay.
Christian,
Um,
or do you need some time?
I'm in agreement with you guys. I'm starting Barry Bonds. In left field, I'm starting Griffey in center field. In right field, I'm starting Vladimir Guerrero. Like that's a scary outfield right there. And then I was about to say my leftovers. Jesus Christ. My
Yeah,
backup,
jeez.
Ricky Henderson, Mike Trout, and Aaron Judge.
Okay.
All right, mine I have, like I said, no particular order position. My 3 starters are Aaron Judge,
Mhm.
Ichiro,
Okay, there you go. That's one we have not
and Brandon Nimmo.
for his hitting.
For his defense, because I remember that catch he made last year. That kid's got became, and he wasn't even an everyday center fielder. He became an elite center fielder. I see a Gold Glove in that kid's future. My backups: Griffey Jr., Paul O'Neill, and Larry Walker.
Okay. Well, you're a Larry Walker fan to begin with, so
I've always been a Walker fan. I mean, I remember I was a fan of his when he was in Colorado.
yeah.
I was so happy he got into the Hall.
Much
and
deserved. Much
I
deserved.
remember when he got in, and my mom saw that he got in with Derek. My mom was like, I almost feel bad for the other guy because he's not really getting talked about. I'm like, no, trust me, baseball fans know who Larry Walker is.
Oh, fuck yeah. Larry Walker, I remember his days in Montreal. And there's one play that he'll always be remembered for. When he was playing for the Expos, it was out in L.A. He hit a fly ball to right field, gave the kid the ball, realized that there was only 2 outs, went back, took the ball out of the kid's glove, and tried to throw the guy out.
Wow.
And the other thing he did was facing Randy Johnson in the All-Star game. Does anybody remember this?
Yep.
When he
turned
put his
it
helmet backwards?
Put his helmet on backwards and batted the opposite direction.
and,
Yeah, I
hit,
remember
and
that.
hit a single.
And
That
hit
was,
a
an
six.
all-star, that was the All-Star game.
Yes, it was. But Larry Walker was such an under the radar kind of player that he was just I don't want to use the term perfection because there's no such thing as perfection, but he was damn near close to it. Hitting, fielding, Gold Gloves, batting titles. He did it all. And that's why he's on my list. So
All right.
DH. Okay, go ahead.
It's easy for me. It's Edgar and Poppy.
Okay.
Chris, DH.
DH, Big Pappy, Ryan Howard.
Really? You didn't put Edgar Martinez on there? Okay.
Christian.
It's going Big Pappy, and man, going Jim Tomei.
Ooh, good choice.
Okay. John?
Me, I had obviously Big Pappy, backup Edgar, and an honorable mention of Vlad Sr.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
if memory serves, he DH'd the last couple of years of his career. He was
Yeah.
the DH.
All right. Pitching, starters. We're going to just rattle off the three. There's three starters, all right?
Uh-huh.
My starters. Big unit. Randy Johnson. Oh, one of the best. My next starter, one of the best control pitchers in the game, Greg Maddux. And the guy you want at Game 7, Andy Pettit.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Chris?
All right, Randy Johnson, of course. Then we're gonna turn up the heat with Roger Clemens, and then we're gonna get the doctor out, Doc Holliday. Rest in peace.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. And before we get to the other two, there were so many good pitchers in the 90s.
Yes, there were.
So it's gonna be. I mean, there's certain ones we're gonna have the same, but obviously not a lot.
No.
Go ahead.
Well, I have somebody different.
Yeah.
Christian.
I mean, well, I had backups to them, but I didn't know if that was the thing. So yeah.
No, yeah, just keep the three starters. Christian, what do you got?
I'm going Pedro Martinez.
There's another one that could have been on any other list.
Pedro was wow. I'm at a loss of words just trying to describe him because whenever you had to give him that ball every fifth day, he answered the call, right?
Yes, he did.
My second one, I'm going with a control guy, but I'm not going with Greg Maddux. I'm going with Tom Glavine.
You suck, because that was mine.
All right, you know what?
That was my backup. I had Glavine as a backup.
I thought I was going to surprise with that one, but you got me on that one.
I'm gonna give that back to John. And
It's already been said, so it's already been said, though.
All right, fuck it then.
Keep it.
All right. Yeah, Tom Glad. And then my third one, I'm gonna go King Felix.
Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Look,
He was on my list, and then I took him off for Andy.
Felix was at one time the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah. John,
All right.
what about you?
All right, I got Randy Johnson, obviously. Roger Clemens is my second choice, and like we've already said, Tom Glavine. But I have one honorable mention to a guy nobody's mentioned it, Kerry Wood.
Oh, he was a beast.
Kerry Wood's coming later in a little bit.
But I know, but he was, as much as he was as a beast in the bullpen, he was also a beast as a starter too. That's why I gave him an honorable mention. I said I can't not discuss him because Christian, you said it best. He was a beast.
He was.
All right. We all in agreement for first closer is going to have to be Mo.
Duh.
No.
So then
You say anything differently,
Yeah.
then there's a problem with
I'm
you.
just saying, we're all in agreement that the first closer on everyone's list
Yeah.
is Mo.
Yeah.
Second one for me
The
is
Sandman.
Yeah. Second one for me is Kerry Wood.
Your second closer for you is Kerry Wood?
Second closer is Kerry Wood. Dude, back in the fucking the 90s, the late 90s, early 2000s, you got to the ninth inning with the Cubs, Kerry Wood came in, and you had a starter closing the fucking game. Good night.
And he also pitched for the Yankees briefly too, no?
He did.
Yes, he did. But when
All right, didn't know Kerry Wood was a closer.
Yeah, he
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
he was.
He was a
Because
closer
he got hurt.
he was a closer during their World Series run. During the Bartman incident, he was their closer.
Because he got hurt, and they transitioned him to the bullpen because of his arm.
first pitcher, I think, with
Okay.
150
All right,
wins and 150 saves.
So everybody has Mariano
Yeah.
as their closer, right?
Yeah, Mo's number one.
Yeah, okay. All right, so my number 2, I'm going current with probably one of the most automatic closers in the game right now, Josh Hader. Dude is scary.
Okay.
Not bad.
Like, he's scary. Like, his slider is nasty as all hell. He got a hell of a fastball. And, like, there's not many people, like, when you're losing, like, get the closer coming in where you're just like, where you see who it is. But every time I watch, like, even with the Brewers and with the Padres, when I see Hader warming up, I'm like, fuck, it's over.
Game's over.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it was like, on Sunday, I was like, if we can get by Hader, we have a shot. And we got by him. I was like, oh my God, we're going to win the fucking game. But, yeah, usually Josh Hader is automatic. So, yeah.
Christian, your last closer.
Trevor Hoffman.
Okay.
Oh, there's somebody. There's Enter Sandman. He was a. Wasn't it Sandman that he used to come out to?
No, Sandman.
Mariano.
I was gonna say that's all Mo. Mo's the only one that was allowed to come out to Sandman because Metallica actually okayed the rights to him and only him using it.
But Trevor used to come out to something. I just can't remember
Hell's
what it
Bells,
was. That's what I'm thinking. Hell's Bells. Yeah.
I believe. I mean that's.
I know he came out to something that was iconic, and I just can't remember.
Yeah.
Me, I've given this guy a lot of shit, but he started to come around until he celebrated too much, and that was Edwin. And then I had to give an honorable mention to another starter that became a reliever that was dominating, was John Smoltz. Smoltz became a closer in the tail end of his career, but he's another one like Kerry Wood that had over 150 saves and over 200 wins. Can't knock that. So
Another honorable mention would be Eckersley, but why I picked Hader over Eckersley because like Hader has like more velocity on his pitches, I think.
of course, but I think that's it, right? I think
Yeah. Yep.
not bad lists. Some surprises, some not so surprises. I think the only two no-brainers that were on everybody's list was DJ and Mo.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of surprised you guys. No one had. No one had Edgar.
I had Edgar.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm kind of surprised that that wasn't.
Wait, another no-brainer was Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody had Ichiro, which I was surprised at that one,
Yeah.
other than me.
So, all right. So, quick run through. So, other news coming out. World Cup is this week. And you're going to laugh your ass off about the up-and-coming women's first game for the U.S. women who have to play Vietnam. I'm not going to...
Yeah, SmackDown's on FS1.
I'm not making that joke.
I know what joke you're thinking about.
I'm not making the joke. I'm not.
Come on, you. That's not the joke, but I know what you're thinking about. Come on, just say it.
No.
Because Ryan will probably yell at you if you don't say it.
So, they're going to napalm the shit out of him.
Nah, it's not the one either.
But
You
anyway,
got girlfriend Vietnam?
So, would you...
Can we just talk about how the women are in prime time and SmackDown is preempted, moved to FS1.
Wait, hold on.
And the men were buried on USA at like 6 o'clock.
Chris, I'm going to tell you something that you don't know. They're not, even though they're on prime time, you do know the game is on at 1 o'clock in the morning, right?
Okay.
The
So
replay,
it's not
the
live.
replay is on during SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's prime time. Because, I mean, they're playing, was it New Zealand or
Yeah.
Australia?
Both.
Yeah, so of course during the day or even at night, it's gonna be during like 1 a.m. here.
No, but
Duh.
listen to what I'm saying. Actually, no. They're actually going to. They actually do have the 9 o'clock start. Huh. Interesting. They actually do have the 9 o'clock, the 9 p.m. start on here. I'm looking at the time. I thought I saw 1 a.m. No, I guess, but games kick off with tomorrow actually at 3 a.m. New Zealand versus Norway. But would you like to just guess? Figure this out. The U.S. are favored to beat Vietnam. Shocking.
By like what, 4 goals?
Would you take a wild guess what the spread is?
US is giving 2.
2.5, but to win, they're minus 40 or minus 400,000.
Yeah, because they're automatic. Like I said.
Sorry, 40,000.
Well,
so you have to
this
bet.
country, all right.
If anyone doesn't understand
The
that,
US
you have to bet $40,000 to win $100.
Well, that means you don't bet. Don't bet on them to win.
That means you kick back, crack a beer open, and just watch.
Yeah, that's what you do because they're automatic. Mostly, I mean, it's like, it's not like the goalie for the men where, like just holy shit, the guy got shot as hell when he actually stops one.
No, you know what? You know what the bet you take? You take the plus 280 for the U.S. women to win and both teams to score. Because I think Vietnam will get 1 goal. That's because the U.S. feel bad for them and let them score after they're up 7-0. Like that. And by the way, the over/under is 6.5. So the bet is that 7 goals are going to happen in this game. Oh God, the consensus, yes, 6 or more. They think they're going to blow through this. Here's the thing though. I really would be worried that the women are gonna win this. Because it's not the same team that has been part of the World Cup. Yes, the women are the favorite right now at 2.5 to 1. But if you come to me and tell me that a team like Germany or Australia beat them and win the whole thing, that's not going to shock me because there's only 2 women that were from the last 2 World Cups that are still on this team. One's Megan Rapinoe, who's coming off the bench, and the other one's Zach Ertz's wife, who was injured and almost didn't make the team. So it's a bunch of new faces. Granted, yes, they have the cupcake of Vietnam to open up, but it should be interesting. Chris?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Oh, okay. John, what's your, I know you don't really, it's Christian, you have any, I was going to say, anyone else have any opinions?
I really don't. You know what it is? It's like I've never watched soccer. The only soccer I've watched is my girlfriend's nephews play soccer. That's about as close as it's ever come. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful to people who love soccer, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, I really don't have anything to say. It's fun to watch, though.
Okay, I can't scroll. So you said somebody else got hurt?
No, Zach Ertz's wife almost didn't make the team, but she was injured.
Julie Ertz. Okay.
Yeah. But
I mean, I don't really watch soccer. I mean,
it's international.
when the
That's all I
women,
watch.
when the U.S. women come on, I'll put it on a laptop, and if there's nothing else, I mean, I just don't get soccer like that. I never have, but I've learned to appreciate it more. I mean, and that's going as far as I'll probably go with it. I mean, I'm not a soccer fan. I mean, I got hyped up when the men were good back when Alexei Hollis and shit like that, but then they, turned into an exploding cigar and I didn't care.
I refuse to watch Club.
Yeah, so, I mean, if it's Manchester United, I'll watch maybe on the laptop or the U.S. women. Other than that, I really could care less.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it starts tomorrow. It starts literally in a couple hours.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that starts literally right now, they just teed off, is the British Open. I'm not even going to go into that.
Damn, she got an ass on her.
Are you looking at Year's list again?
Nah, man. Nah, it's this girl I follow. I know, damn. I know she had all that. Okay, I see you, little mom. Alright, I'm back.
He's already dead.
All right.
Oh, that sucks for Talkman. He just hit a shot into the ivy in Wrigley, and then he went for a triple, and they got him out anyway.
And Harrison Bader got hurt.
Again?
Yeah, I'm watching MLB Network.
Yeah, he left the game with a rib contusion.
That guy's got some bad luck, man.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh, got him right there. I mean, he got the ribby, but damn.
Get these nuts.
Dude, everything fell into place today for the Mets. Fucking Atlanta lost. Mets won. Fucking the Marlins lost. The Dodgers
But you know
lost.
what? Here's the thing. The wild card is the only thing I think is a reasonable thing to look at.
7 games out.
They're not winning this division. Atlanta's running away with this.
No. They ain't winning the division at all. It's Atlanta's to... Maybe Philly can come and sneak up and take it. Maybe Miami can, but the Mets, no. No. Mr. Superman not here.
Oh, God. A Family Guy joke, really?
I mean, you think you're better than me? Oh, shit. But no,
All right, let's return to the Mac.
yes, when Ryan gets in, he will... Whenever Ryan gets in, he'll jump in to this. And yes, by the way, the intro to... Well, hold on. While we do that... Just gotta play this real quick.
Oh, yeah!
We are returning to the MAC for our college football.
That's all you got.
Well, because we played it on the intro, so we don't need to get flagged twice. The MAC for our college football preview. I guess you can say it's sponsored by Fanatics.
Yes, if you any of these squads that you hear that you like, you can get their gear at Fanatics, fanatics.com. Just go to one of our pages on Twitter and click the link, and boom, you are set.
So I was doing some research of it. The reason I couldn't get a promo link was because they were running a 15% sale and they won't stack on it. So we should be able to get promo links coming up soon because the sale just ended on Fanatics.
Yeah.
But yes, we return to the MAC, the Mid-Atlantic Conference, where Toledo, I believe Toledo beat Miami of Ohio. No, Toledo beat Ohio. Miami of Ohio. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And, whew, is there some interesting freaking shit going down on the betting odds? That's for damn sure. We will kick off in, I believe it's the Eastern Division with the Turnover Pencil and the Akron Zips.
Oh, the pencil, the Zips.
Oh, God, the Turnover Pencil. Such a dumb fucking thing. And listen, I like dumb shit, but that's even dumber than me. That's dumber than I can fucking predict. The Turnover Pencil. Get the fuck out of here.
So you just pretty much said you don't know shit without saying.
No. No. I know shit. That's dumber shit. That right there is dumber shit.
Look, it's okay. Remember, Ronnie, if you don't, it's okay. Just because you don't know shit don't mean you can't be shit. Remember, it's garbage. Remember, it's garbage can, not garbage cannot.
Listen.
Well, the turnover pencil started because of the turnover chains, so you know.
Yeah, but who the fuck takes a number 2 pencil the size of that's 5 foot fucking tall and gives it to you?
They do.
Especially when the fact that you are just pretty much declaring that you are in academic school.
Dude, that pencil is hilarious. It's like the size of an axe. It's so damn funny.
Oh, but yes, so Akron,
it's like one of them floaties you put in the pool. It's like the size of that shit.
So, I'm going to read this off. You're going to laugh your ass off. So, Akron Zips returning actually a lot of players from last year. A lot of starters. 6 on offense, 5 on defense, 3 on special teams.
Yeah, but they usually have a shitty non-conference schedule.
Oh, their non-conference schedule. At Temple. Home against Morgan State. At Kentucky.
All right, so a win and 2 losses right there.
And at Indiana.
And another loss.
1 and 3. Maybe 2 and 2.
They're not playing Penn State, so that's a plus.
Yeah, but they're playing Kentucky. In Kentucky.
Oof. Yeah, that was a plus. Now turned to a big minus.
The only good thing about that is Will Levis is not there.
Yeah, Akron, Ohio, at Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, that's gonna go well.
God help us, everyone.
Yeah, Zippy gonna get that ass kicked.
Dude, they're only 2 games. So get ready for this. They're only 2 wins last year. Was against St. Francis, PA, in overtime, and Northern Illinois on rivalry weekend, 44-12. They lost every game by double fucking digits. They lost the the second game was at Michigan State. They lost 52-0. They played in Tennessee. They lost 6-63.
God damn. So you said they return a lot of people?
Yeah.
Does it really matter when you lose that bad.
No, it really doesn't. Their over under by the way, is 4.
All right, so the over-under is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going under. I mean, maybe they win 3, and that's a push.
I got them pushing. I have them winning 4. They'll beat Kent State and maybe Bowling Green. But
I don't know about that. They may struggle against them both.
This is a
We do not care.
I don't give a shit. I'm saying as far fucking away from this team as possible. John, you want to have fun with this one? Akron Zips, over under. Come on, give me a number.
$1 million.
$1 million, yeah. That 1,000,001 that they even hit this number. Christian?
Ain't nobody care.
Come on.
Ain't motherfucker, I said it. Ain't nobody care.
We got to get that sound bite.
Ain't nobody care.
Jesus.
Well,
So even when he's not here, he could still school everybody.
So basically, whenever they do win, basically, paying homage here to Funny Maine Johnson. If they do win, it's a struggle win. It's lucky.
Yeah, I mean, you're not
Every
wrong.
day I'm struggling.
But I mean, like, come on. How fucking bad is Akron gonna be? Like, I'm not gonna watch any of their fucking games.
Akron?
Yeah.
I mean, Akron versus Kent State might be a pillow fight.
Yeah, and they end the game against Ohio this year.
Dude, Ohio's gonna beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, they will.
So Miami, Ohio, as well, is gonna beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they beat them last year.
Akron has to look at Kent State for possibly a win in Ohio. Ha ha ha.
Temple, they can beat Temple. They can beat Morgan State. Then they have to beat Kent State. The only games that I can see them even coming close to is Northern Illinois, who they beat last year, Kent State, and Bowling Green. They have to win 2 of the 3 to push.
Temple has to beat this team. I'm sorry.
By the way, it's in Temple. It's in Philly. It's at the link.
Yeah, it's at the link where like nobody shows up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, next, Bowling Green. Again, another team that went 6-7 last year, 5-3 in the MAC, returning 8 starters on offense, including their running back, pretty much their entire line, and the only players that are not new or that are new are their 1 wide receiver, their left guard, and their quarterback. 6 on defense, nobody on special teams. They over-under is 4.5, and they are 25-1 to win the MAC. Their non-conference games is Liberty, Michigan, Eastern Illinois, and Georgia Tech.
Jesus.
Well, I'm already going to tell you right now.
Bowling Green?
Yep. I'm going to tell you right now. It's in the big house. That's a big fat L.
Oh, God. Well, thing is, the only team they have a shot against is Eastern Illinois. Liberty's going to smoke them. Michigan's going to beat the hell out of them. And Georgia Tech is well improved.
This is a team that won bowling last year. I think they don't go bowling. I have them winning. I have them going over. I have them winning 5 games, though. But honestly, with their non-conference schedule, I would stay the fuck away from any of this.
So what's the over under?
4.5. So do they win 5 games? Yes or no?
They'll go over. They'll go over. They might bowl. They might get 6 and be bowling.
Yeah, which that was. I mean, let's face it. For a team like that, that's their goal. They're not looking to make any title runs or anything like that. They're looking to go bowling. They're looking to make enough games so they get the TV time for recruiting.
Eastern Illinois, I think Bowling Green can beat Eastern Illinois.
Okay. All right, Christian, what do you think? Bowling Green.
What's the over under?
4.5. So do they win 5 games?
Ain't nobody care. Next team. Ain't nobody care.
Yeah, thank God we're not putting that jersey on the line for this shit.
Huh?
I said, thank God we're not putting the jersey on the line for this shit. Thank God we're doing it for the pros. All right, Buffalo.
The jersey on the line, and we will be getting the jersey from
Fanatics. Yes, the Buffalo Bulls. 7-6 last year, 5-3 in the MAC. They are bringing back 5 players, including their quarterback. On offense, 5 players on defense, no one on special teams. Hello, Ryan.
What's up, guys?
Yep. We're just hitting the MAC. The non-conference schedule for them is at Wisconsin, Fordham, Liberty, and at Louisiana.
All right, so I see a couple losses right there, but
I have them winning 7. They're going bowling. I have them winning 7 games, going over. Their 6 is the over/under.
oh yeah, they're going bowling. I could that machine win 7.
Yep. Ryan.
Over.
Okay, so let me get you real quick. Bowling Green for 4.5. Do they win 5?
Who is it?
Bowling Green.
Yeah, we'll go over.
And Akron with the turnover pencil. Their over/under's 4.
No.
Yeah.
Just wait until you're Akron.
Christian, what do you think? Buffalo.
What's the over under?
6.
Yeah, I can see them winning 7.
I mean, I'll say this: Ron Cook Jr. coming out of this is a good running back.
Yeah.
But he's not what was there, but he's a good player. They can control the ball.
Right.
I mean, the fact that also too they bring back literally their entire right side of their line too.
Right.
That's a big thing. Oh boy, the Kent State Golden Flashes.
Oof.
Bringing
The
back
only team Akron has a shot against.
bringing back nobody on offense. 4 players on defense, nobody on special teams. Last year won 5 games, went 5-7, 4-4 in the MAC. They're over under this year. 2.5. They are 101 to win the division. They're non-conference games.
Dude, talk about a squad that represents their alumni. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, it gets better. They are nationally forecasted. They are 132 out of 132. They are dead. Actually, is it 132 or is there more? They're like dead last. Let's put it that way.
They're dead last to dead last.
Fucking last.
They're non-conference at UCF, at Arkansas, home against Central Connecticut State, and at Fresno.
God damn. And they wonder why Dolph Ziggler's an Ohio State fan when he's a Kent State alumni.
Oh, God.
He's here to show the world.
No, he's not a...
Yeah, they're here to show the world they suck dead fucking last.
No, is he... He's not a Golden Flash. He's Kansas...
Dude.
He's K-State, not Kent State.
Kent State.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler's K-State, not Kent.
No,
Yeah, he's,
Dolph Ziggler was Kent State,
Was
as
he?
in Ohio.
I don't think he was a Golden Flash. I thought he was a Manhattan.
Yeah, he was. Nick Nemeth, Kent State,
Oh yeah,
Ohio.
no.
That's
Chris
why
is
he's a
right.
Browns
He went
fan.
to Kent.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. He went to Kent.
Well, all I gotta say is, for Kent State,
Onita!
Oh,
He's
dear.
already dead.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
can they win 3 games?
Kent State has just become Robert Roode. Period.
Oh, damn, dude.
He's Eric Young. He's dead and brought back to life to get killed again.
Fucking heinous.
Well, Eric Young got brought back to life at Impact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got killed and now he's brought back to life.
Heinous.
He got PCO'd.
Oof.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, no, Roode isn't even on TV, and that's where...
Roode had neck surgery.
Roode had neck surgery, though. Like,
He had a second fusion.
yeah, he had a second fusion. He's pretty much retired.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah. And Kent State should be kicked out of D1 college football for being so bad.
Kent State used to be D2. The only reason I know that shit... No, there's one team worse than Kent State.
90 seconds.
Dude, they need that rule where if you suck real bad, they kick you out of the league.
There's one team worse than Kent State.
Oh!
UMass.
No! The Minutemen are not worse than the Golden Showers.
Ranked 133
60
out of
seconds.
133. UMass 132 out of 133 at Kent State.
Oof. So Kent State is dead fucking last.
Pretty much of the teams that matter because UMass is a fucking independent. UMass matters in basketball. That's really why Cat matters.
See, Kent State could have the awesomest turnover thing. You'll never see it because they suck so bad.
They're gonna win one game. Under.
Want your sin.
Under. I think they lose. They go completely
10 seconds.
defeated.
No, because they're gonna beat Central. They're gonna beat Central Kentucky State.
Nope. Completely defeated.
Oh, I gotta see a line. You have to put money on that because you know that spread is gonna be through the fucking roof. It's gonna probably be like plus 200 to 1 for them to win. I might put money on that.
damn.
I might put money on that just to back you up.
They're cellar drawing, and dude, they're gonna be digging a basement. Okay.
Oh yeah. Holy shit! All right, Christian, just say it because we don't even give a shit about that team.
Can y'all say it for me on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Don't nobody
Ain't
care.
nobody care.
My man, see, look, it was a
Nobody
little
give a
off
shit.
in unison. What's up, Ryan? What's going on,
What's
big
up?
brother?
What's up, brother?
Man, you know, same. I need you on Monday evening quarterback.
Got you.
All right, cool. Let me know if you can. John, I need you on Monday evening quarterback too.
All right, just give me a time and a date
Yep,
and time.
Definitely.
Yeah. Kent State trying to win more than 2 games.
Ha ha, very funny, motherfucker.
Yeah, not gonna happen. All right.
Not gonna that.
Next, to a team that might actually do something. Miami of Ohio. Finished last year 6-7, 4-4 in the MAC. Bringing back 5 players as well as their quarterback. 6 on defense, none on special teams. Their projected win total is 7, and they are 7.5 to win the division. They are second overall. Or to win the conference.
I
Well.
think they go over the win total. I don't know if they win the East, though.
So their non-conference games are Miami, Florida, at
Okay.
Miami, at Massachusetts. So at UMass, that's a win.
Easily.
Yeah.
At Cincinnati and Delaware State.
Delaware State.
Yeah, Delaware State. Those
So
are
we're
their
talking
four,
about.
Those are their 4 non-conference games.
We're
That's a
talking
win.
Miami of Ohio.
Yes.
Little Miami miracle.
Yep.
So Miami at Miami lose.
Yep.
UMass win.
Yep.
Then we got
At Cincinnati.
loss.
Yeah.
And
then
the other
home
one's a
against-
win.
Then home against Del State. So they're 2-2.
Yeah, that's a win.
They're 2-2 going into that, and they're to win 5 more. I can see that. I have them going over.
Going over.
Yeah, they're going over. I think it's them and the Bobcats for the division. For the division, anyway. Not the conference, the division.
And they got to play at Ohio at the end of the on Halloween.
Yeah. Ooh. Ow.
Actually, not on Halloween because they got to bring back Maction. So it's October 28th.
Oh, 28th. So it's the Halloween game.
No, dude, it's the standalone. It's the standalone on ESPN. It's the Maction game.
Oh, the standalone? That's even worse. The standalone on Halloween week is always just ridiculously crazy.
No, sorry. That is the Saturday game, but it is the standalone for them. Because I don't think anybody, I think they got the nooner. I don't think anyone in the MAC is playing that day. I think everyone else plays Tuesday.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it was a Friday night standalone. Like that's when App State was supposed to beat the hell out of Georgia State and they lost.
Yeah. Christian, what do you think?
And who's this again?
Miami of Ohio.
What's the over under?
7.
I say even.
Okay. Ryan?
Sorry, who are we talking about?
The Little Miracle.
Oh, they're over.
Okay. John, you want to chime in?
Sorry, I'm distracted. You guys are shopping with the stunt cock.
John, you want to chime in at all?
No.
Okay. All right, speaking of the other Ohio team, the Ohio Bobcats. Last year went 10-4, 7-1 in the MAC. Returning 8 starters. On offense, 6 on defense, no one on special team. This team's non-conference games is at San Diego State, home against Long Island, at Florida Atlantic, and home against Iowa State.
Home against the Iowa State.
No, the Cyclones.
All right. Funny thing is, the Iowa State game actually is winnable.
They bring back everybody except their left tackle, their right guard, and a wide receiver. Wait a minute. Christian. Jacoby Jones. Why does that name sound familiar?
I remember Jacoby Jones playing for the Baltimore Ravens.
Is that his kid?
Got no idea.
If that's his kid, he's a senior playing in. That might be a little, and that would fit too if he was a Raven.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to look it up. Jacoby. Personal life. Well, Jacoby Jones is a wide receivers coach for Alabama State.
Okay, so it might be his kid because Ohio. If he was a Baltimore player, then
yeah.
I mean, Ohio, even those non-conference games are all competitive.
Yeah.
None of them, they're not going to get blown out.
No, they're not.
I mean, I think, I'm going to say Ohio wins the MAC East.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, their over-under is 7.5. They're 2-1 to win the, to win.
Over.
Yeah. What is it?
Over, yeah.
Yeah, they'll go over. They probably will win the East, and I'll give you a prediction right now. They go to San Diego State and beat San Diego State.
That's a bold prediction.
Yeah.
No relation to Jacoby Jones.
Yeah, I figured.
But yeah, I listen. They're right now a +3 dog going into San Diego State. I like them outright to beat San Diego State. Especially now with everything swirling around San Diego State wanting to leave the Mountain West.
Is this the opener?
Yeah.
Ohio will win. I like Ohio to beat them because San Diego State wants to join the Pac-12.
Actually, no. Now it's a 4. Oh, fucking A. Hold on. I'm hitting the fucking button. Holy shit. I just saw the spread. Where are you? You son of a bitch. Bang! It's a 4-point spread now. They're a 4-point dog going into San Diego State. Give me the Cats.
Still like them. Still like the Bobcats.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a big win for them. I believe that. And yeah, I think they'll win the East too. I agree with you on that.
I think they go to the MAC championship game.
Well, you know what team won't make the MAC championship game? Ball State.
You said ball.
Because welcome to Ball State.
Welcome to Ball State.
Stick to basketball, Ball State, because Christian. I'm sorry, Christian. Are you taking the over for Ohio?
You know I don't care.
Okay, I just didn't want to leave you hanging.
Ain't nobody care.
So who's Ball State losing to in the non-conference?
Well, first things first. They returned 4 players, and of no importance. 6 on defense, 4 on offense. Their non-conference schedule. They open at Kentucky.
Loss.
And then the next game they travel to Georgia.
Total loss. God damn.
Then they come home for Indiana State.
That's still a loss.
And they stay at home for Georgia Southern.
Loss.
Yeah. They were 5-7 last year.
Chances are they're licking their wounds for weeks after Georgia beats the hell out of them.
Ball State is 22-1 to come out of the West. That could be infinity to 1 because it's not going to happen. Ball State ain't going to repeat what they did last year. They are under 5.
Yeah, you know what? I have them under 5. Yeah. It's one thing to lose, but man, that Georgia game is going to be brutal.
By the way, last year they played Tennessee, Murray State, Georgia Southern, and UConn for their non.
Yeah, the big step up.
Yeah. Ryan, you're saying, what are you saying, under?
Yeah, under.
Christian?
All right, who's this? Sorry, I had to step out quick second. I had to use the bathroom.
D's Nut State.
Oh, Ball State?
Yeah.
To the window, to the balls. Ain't nobody care.
Nut State. Oh my God.
They're gonna be terrible this year.
Yeah, they are.
I might just watch the Georgia game just to see how good Georgia looks. All right, the Chippewas of Central Michigan. They bring back 3 teams. They bring back 3 players on offense, 9 on defense.
Just imagine standardized testing at Ball State.
Oh yeah. Right. Their non-conference game. Oh wait, their over/under for Central Michigan is 5.5. They were 4-8 last year, so they get one more. Probably not. They open up with non-conference games of Michigan State, New Hampshire, at Notre Dame, and at Southern Alabama. You know what? I'm actually going to take...
Wait, who is this?
Central Michigan.
Oh, the Chippewas.
I got them going over. They're going to go bowling.
Yeah, they'll go bowling. They're going to lose a lot, but they'll go bowling.
Yeah. Ryan?
Yeah, over.
Okay. Christian?
I think they can go bowling this year. I'll take the over.
Okay. Now we go from Central Michigan to Eastern Michigan.
Ain't nobody care.
Eastern Michigan, 9-4 last year, bringing back 4 players on offense, 8 players on defense. Pretty much the entire defense is back. And their non-conference games, and boy, did they have a chance to do something. Howard, at Minnesota, UMass, and at Jacksonville State.
Yeah. They'll win UMass.
That's 3.
They'll win UMass, and Jacksonville State may also be a win.
And Howard.
Yeah.
This was a team last year with this defense that pretty much got Herm Edwards fired.
Damn.
Because they beat Arizona State in Arizona State. So they don't have to. They get a downshift in there. I think they could come out of the West. They have 9 wins. They won 9 last year. They're not playing they're playing a step down in competition. They can win 10. I have them going over.
EMU, right? The home of the Gray.
Yeah.
The Gray Turf.
Yep, Gray Turf.
Yeah, I got them going over.
Rye?
Let's go over.
Okay. Christian?
I'll take the over.
Okay. Northern Illinois Huskies. Oh boy. We have a we have a well-known quarterback on this team. First things first, they bring back 6 players on offense, 6 on defense. They were 3-9 last year with this quarterback. Oh boy. And their non-conference schedule is Boston College, Southern Illinois, Nebraska, and Tulsa. Their quarterback, former Michigan State quarterback, Rocky Lombardi.
Oh, yo, Adrian!
Hey, yo, Rock, you gonna get knocked the fuck out again. Northern Illinois, under. Their over-under's 5.5. Yeah, no. Have a fun senior year, Rock.
You know what? I think Rock goes bowling at least.
Oh, God, no.
They go over.
This team lost to Vanderbilt last year.
Yeah, you know what? They're still going to go over.
Christian?
I say under.
Ryan?
Fuck it, we're going under.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. All right, let's go to Toledo. Oh God, Toledo went 9-5 last year, returning 9 starters this year. 9 on offense, 7 on defense, including pretty much their entire line. They're just replacing their tackles.
Toledo deserves to not be in the MAC.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're projected to win the West, according to what I'm reading right now. Their non-conference games are at Illinois, home against Texas Southern, home against San Diego State, and at UMass.
Your winner and still MAC champion Toledo.
I have them winning 10. They go over. And the game against Eastern Michigan is the winner of that game goes to the conference finals. Goes to the tournament. Not tournament. God damn it. Goes to the
Toledo.
Goes to the game. Goes to the Ford Field. There we go. Holy shit.
Toledo deserves to go to the damn American Conference.
I agree with that. Christian, what do you think?
And this is who?
Toledo.
What's the over/under?
8.5.
I think they go over.
I think they win 10 games, and I think I think the winner of the Eastern Michigan game is who comes out of the West. Now, by the way, I love their fucking the name of their stadium. I'm looking at this right now. It's the Glass Bowl.
Hey, I got one of those.
I know you do.
The Glass Bowl.
Yeah. Must be fire.
Home of the Toledo Rockets.
Hey, listen, those Rockets are fire on Saturdays.
Straight fire, bro. You gotta take it to the head sometimes.
Oh. Ryan, over under 8.5.
Because I like their stadium, I'm going over.
And finally, Western Michigan, the Broncos last year finished 5-7, 4-4 in the MAC, returning 7 players on offense, 2 on defense. Oh boy! And their non-conference games are against St. Francis, at the Cuse, at Iowa, and at Mississippi State.
What's the over/under?
4.
They'll get more than 4. Western Michigan's not that
I
bad.
think they'll get 5. I really think they'll be. I'm
Yeah, I
looking at
think
this. St. Francis.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Western Michigan gets bowl eligible.
I'm just looking at losses. They'll lose to. They could beat Iowa. That's the thing too. I don't know. I really do not know. Iowa better come with something because I'm looking at their spread for game 1 for Iowa. It's a 28-point spread. If Iowa doesn't have an offense, are they really going to win by 4 fucking touchdowns?
I mean, potentially.
They were nicknamed Iowa, because there's no O in Iowa. They were that fucking bad on offense. They were like inept to fucking find the end zone with the offense. It's like a blind man trying to find the fucking hole.
Shut up, Ronnie.
God damn.
Broke Christian.
God. Huh?
I broke him.
It ain't break me. I'm still taped up.
All right. So, Christian, over under 4 for Western Michigan.
Under.
Okay. Rye.
Under.
All right. With that being said, Chris, what is your MAC Finals game, Ford Field?
Oh, Toledo beats Ohio.
Okay. Christian?
I'm going to go Toledo and Ohio. And I'll say Toledo as well.
Okay. Ryan?
I'm gonna go with everybody else.
Okay. I'm actually going to go different. I'm going to say I'm agreeing that Ohio is going to win, but I have Eastern Michigan making it.
Whoa!
Ohio versus Eastern Michigan. Ohio wins.
Damn. So you think Toledo fucks up, huh?
I think Eastern Michigan. I think they end up being tied in the West, and Eastern Michigan beats Toledo. So Eastern Michigan would have the tiebreaker.
Okay.
That's the only reason I would have put them in there, because it really is going to come down to that game. That game is going to, whoever wins that game is going to be your winner out of the West. And there's no love. The book that I'm reading right now, there is no love at all for Eastern Michigan. They have them going 7-5 and Toledo going 9-4. They actually have Miami of Ohio to face Toledo in this book.
What a Miami Miracle
All
Bowl.
right.
I can't see that. A game to watch. I shit you not. One of the games to watch on here is Miami of Ohio versus Kent State. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Ronnie, by chance, did they release the first top 25?
Not yet.
Okay.
We still have I want to say we still have what? 2 weeks? Well, we have about a month. Probably 2 weeks. You'll see a ranking.
Okay.
So there's.
I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna preview. Week 1 college football.
So week 0, the one line that I'm actually really interested in right now is going to be the Ireland game. I do not know how I'm gonna fucking handle this game because they have Notre Dame as a 20-point favorite.
Because it's Notre Dame
against Navy.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the shit out of them.
Here's the thing.
Get him.
Here's the thing. By 3 touchdowns? Navy is a slow fucking moving team.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's in Ireland. It doesn't matter. Last time they played Navy in Ireland, they beat the holy fuck out of them.
Yeah, and the last time they played Navy, Sam Hartman wasn't the quarterback.
Yeah, that means Notre Dame is gonna beat the shit out of them worse.
But here's the thing. Yeah, Sam Hartman could pass a ton. I get that. But Navy can literally run the ball, and they can.
Yeah, but the problem is, again, like I said before, in Ireland, it's a different story. Every time Notre Dame has played Navy in Ireland, they've whooped the shit out of them badly.
They don't. I mean, it depends on how the grass is cut.
Right.
If they decide to cut the grass, the Navy's fucked. If they do cut the grass, then that game's going to be very interesting. Depends if the goats get in the field.
I mean, Navy still could have got the time of possession, but Notre Dame could score fast as fuck. So, you know.
Now, the other thing is, too, is the over-under is 49. I gotta say the under is going to hit no matter what.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame beats the hell out of Navy. I wouldn't be surprised if Notre Dame scores 40.
When was the last time Notre Dame ever scored 40 on them?
On Navy?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Like, in all honesty. Let me see. Navy. I was going to say, even in Ireland, let me see what the Ireland numbers are. Yeah, okay, yep. The last time they played there, the final score was Navy 6, Notre Dame 34. Under 20. Notre Dame 35, Navy 32 in Ireland. I believe it was that in Ireland. No, 22 was not in Ireland. Like, the thing is the fact that this game is a full-blown crapshoot because it is also the first game of the year.
Notre Dame 50, Navy 10, Dublin, Ireland.
What year was that?
That was 2012. That was the last time they played them in Dublin. Then we had Notre Dame 34-6, Notre Dame 52-20, 44-22. Like, this is the last close game they had was 35-32, and that was last year in Baltimore in November. 2021, 34-6 Notre Dame.
I'll say this, I'm staying away from that fucking game. Because Ireland likes, even if it's in Ireland, Navy likes to ugly shit up. They always do. And it's the first game of the year.
Yeah, but it's Dublin, Ireland. I will take Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame wins. I don't even know. I'm not going to touch the over, but I will take Notre Dame to win easily.
That's good old week 0. And obviously we'll get more into it when we get to it because there's a lot of interesting games for the first. So speaking of Kent State, as we talked about them, 33.5 is the spread for UCF. Okay,
over.
Christian, I want your opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
This game is really questioning me.
Okay.
North Carolina State, the Wolfpack, versus UConn.
Okay.
You would think this is the easiest thing to say. It should be the Wolfpack all day, boat race them.
Right.
The spread is 16.5. What am I missing here?
I mean, UConn can push the ball up and down the field. They
But the
struggle.
spread they're saying is going to be the over-under. They're saying is going to be 48.5.
Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
Like, what am I? I know UConn went bowling last year with a 6-win season, but is that Vegas overcompensating for them?
Probably.
Because it feels like the Wolfpack should walk into UConn and boat race the shit out of them.
Yeah, yeah. But you never know.
And it's also the first game of the year. Do you really think the students are back yet? Like, there's going to be no one in that crowd. There's going to be no one in that stadium.
Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you, too. I've never watched a UConn football game in my life.
I watched one game, and that was when they could have went, and that's the last game of the year when they had a chance to go bowling.
Randy Edsall still wasn't coaching them, was he?
It's the coach it was the coach that was this year.
Okay.
Or it's the new coach that they just put in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, it's like, what am I missing here? Because they should win this game by 20.
Yeah, they should.
Maybe this is me just needing to shut my brain off and just fucking lay the points.
Yeah, probably. Or this is another way of you telling yourself what you don't know.
Well, this is me telling myself I'm very confused because this line...
AKA, you know what you don't know.
Oh, unless they're taking from what happened at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Because, like, even this is we don't know what they are. Michigan State's a 15-point favorite over Central Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a Bleacher Report. Rob Manfred's expected to be elected to a third term.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I don't know. Let's get out of here. Let's call it a night before John fucking loses his shit about Manfred.
Yeah.
Oh, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our show. If you like what you heard, tell them to follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at F and Ronnie.
Got the Zombie Master.
At Chip NXT, and keep your eye on the ball.
At Daily Blitz _61 or my personal at NY's Finest 90.
At Stuncock STL.
Ryan, should we do it?
I do just want to add to always keep your eye on the ball, unless it's a jizz ball. And yeah.
What he said. Words from the wise.
1, 2. You know I want to hear it. 3.
Stunt cock.
Oh, and with that being said, come back and join us next week as we dive back into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the wide world of sports betting as we keep diving into our previews of college football with the last of the Big Five, or the Small Five, however you want to look at it, the Mountain West. Go to Pigfuckers Anonymous.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
As well as much, much more. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the show, tell your friends. If you didn't like the show,
go fuck yourself, nerds.
I hope a bucket of jizz balls hit you in the face and tell your enemies.
Right in the...
What the fuck?
Get her.
Did somebody say jizz balls? Get the fuck away, Joanna. We're closing the show. If you like what you heard,
You missed it.
If you like what you heard, tell your enemies. But until then, always remember two things. One, Bobby Bonilla is still getting paid. And hell, if you don't believe us, that's just a fact of life. Yeah!